all my
At,
life.
at times in your career, all your life, and obviously you were underdog against Davison in both those fights. But what's it like now to be the guy that everyone's after?
It's crazy, right? Everybody want my head right now, and it's excited. You know, Obviously it's a lot of emotions because I don't want to be the a one-hit wonder guy. I want to build a legacy. I mean, I don't want to be just that guy who won the fight against Davison, changed his life, and then start to lose. I don't want to do that in my life. So I need to take care of all the stuff I can control. We live in this world where we can't control a lot of stuff. So all the stuff I can control, I need to work on that. So it's a huge responsibility. Um, I'm excited for my future right now, and I will see. We'll see what happens. Um, and I don't know.
There's, there's a humbleness about you. You've always been that way.
Thank
But
you.
you're the champion now.
Thank you.
Don't you have to have a little bit of edge, to carry that championship and take on all comers? Do you feel like is there a switch in you that you turn on to have that edge, that championship edge?
Uh, Man, I don't know. I'm scared of that too. Because we can see in the history a lot of guys who get the gold and start to change a little bit and be a little bit assholes. And
You don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy. I'm not very. I born in a very humble family who teach me a lot of good stuff in my life. So I'm trying to be very respectful with everybody. I'm trying to get some fun with the people too. Because I'm that guy. But no, man. I mean, it's pretty. I love to be the champion. It's very nice. But man, I can give you the belt right now. I don't care. It's something nice. But I think the highlights is the most important thing. I mean, if I put this here, you still know who is the champ. The people know who is the champ.
What's the thing that will keep you grounded and level-headed as a champion?
Obviously, my family. First of all, my family because they give me a really good education. And then the people around me. You need to be around to good people to stay on the ground. And and again, it's nice to be on the top, but at the same time, you need to be focused in the other goals. It's not the end of the way. It's just one part of the way. But I need to keep working. If I start to think about, money or parties or I don't know, man, all that's bad stuff. It's not my goal. It's not my way to be a human being. I mean, I'm a normal kid from Tijuana. I don't like parties. I don't like. I mean, obviously everybody loves money. I love money too, but it's not the my first goal. It's something secondary, and that's it.
Brandon, what was it like to meet the Mexican president? I think it was your first
That experience was crazy at first because you are going to the name in Spanish is Palacio Nacional. It's a huge palace in the center of the town, of Mexico City. Uh, when you are close from there, a lot of cops, a lot of militaries, a lot of security, and you start to feel like weird, like I don't know. I don't know how can explain that emotion, but man, I'm in I'm in the amazing spot for my sport. To be the first guy who were born in Tijuana and get the title. And man, one of my goals in this sport is to put mixed martial arts in another level in my country. And I think for a guy like me, for the sport, I mean, I meet the president and talk with him about the sport. Like, hey, I mean, the mixed martial arts is an amazing discipline. It's an amazing sport. Um, can be huge for the next generations.
You also recently signed with Represent. How did that come together? Because Nate and his brand, they don't sign a lot of fighters. They only have maybe his teammates, and now
I
you.
know.
How did that come together?
So actually, it's crazy because I met him in the press conference, pre-fight of the fight. And I backstage I went with him because he sent me a package with some friend of clothes, and I went with him and said, man, thank you so much for the clothes. It's amazing. Thank you so much. And the guys start to talk with me. A very, very nice guy. You know, he has this personality where if you hate him or you love him. But man, the guy started to be amazing with me, you know, like an amazing person. And it was funny because the media started to get some fun because he tried to give me the weed, and I don't smoke, but I respect him. And it was so funny, man. I met him there in personal, and he's an amazing guy.
Did you see him in Las Vegas a few weeks ago? 'Cause I know you guys both did that at the Las Vegas fight.
No, because you know what? He has his signing Friday, and I had my signing in Saturday. And after the fights, him no him in person, but some of his team invite me to the kind of after party with him. But in that moment, I was driving. After the fights, I was driving to Tijuana to get my vacations. Finish. I got my vacations. I'm here now, fresh and ready to still work.
You think maybe one day you and Nate will party together?
Yeah, why not? You know, I mean, I need to be really honest with you guys because I don't like parties. You know, I'm not that guy who like drink or go to parties every single weekend. I'm not that guy. But man, why not someday?
So maybe if he makes another offer,
No, I don't think so. But you never know.
you and him seem like kind of like an unlikely pair, right? Unlikely friends.
I know it's crazy. Yeah, but man, that's why I respect him because maybe he looks like a really like a groove, like root guy, like I'm a gangster, you know. But then the guy come with me and with the best attitude and talk with me, very friendly. Like I respect that, you know. He's amazing.
Now that you're champ, I mean, does the money factor, does it change anything in your life in terms of training or like your passion or your motivation?
Again, I mean, everybody here loves money. That's a fact, you know. Me too. I love money because I love Legos, I love Funkos, and I have money to buy it now. But no, man, the training, my life is the same, you know. Because I think that is very bad for the guys when they start to get money and you don't have the enough education to manage all the fame and all the money. It's hard, man. It's tough because a lot of guys come with you, hey champ, congrats, give you like a lot of gifts or start to get money with a lot of sponsors. You know, you can. It's easy to lose your mind. Sorry, but again, I think I have the enough education to know what happened with me, and I have a really good people around me to put me in the ground, put my feet on the ground, and still be who I am. You know, my gym, my training is the same. My gym is the same in Tijuana, Baja California. And when I'm in Vegas, I'm training in Extreme Couture with amazing people there. So no, all my life I'm trying to keep it like as the same.
Is that your belt or is that
Replica. But no, man, actually yes, but I mean it's pretty similar. I mean the weight and everything is like it's pretty similar. Oh sorry man.
Brandon, have you thought about moving to 135 ever? Do you think that could be in the
Yeah,
future?
maybe.
Like that?
Not right now. Definitely not right now because I'm not the biggest flyweight guy in the division. But I mean, if I'm start to get the victories to defend my belt, I don't know, like 5, 6 times, I need a new challenge, you know. And then I try to decide to go to the bantamweight division. But that is like in the future.
There's a big bantamweight fight this Saturday between Corey Sandhagen and TJ Dillashaw. Can I ask you to put your analyst hat on? How do you see that fight going?
Man, that is it's a hard fight. Obviously, because the people know the situation with TJ Dillashaw. He was out like what 2 years. So and right now Corey Sandhagen is on fire. Maybe if you put that in the table, you can say like, oh, it's a easy fight for Corey Sandhagen. But I trained with TJ before, like 3 years ago. And man, that guy is tough. That guy is really tough. I think that the last fight against Henry Cejudo, he lost because he cut too much weight. But in 125, I think he's a monster. And so big. Cody Sanhagen need to be careful because he's tough. Obviously, again, Cody Sanhagen is on fire right now, so we'll see what happens.
Give a pick, prediction.
Oh, no, man, I don't like to get predictions, and I'm very bad. I'm trying to do it before, and I was like very bad, and the guys start to comment my post like, man, you sucks. Like I know, sorry.
A lot of people think that. You think how would he fare the division up?
Man, the weight cut is something serious. It's something real because you need to be careful how much you can cut until you start to lose power. You start to lose all the benefits of the weight cut. So he's huge. He has too much power, but I think in the bantamweight division he can make something better there because he can have more energy there and keep the power in his right hand. But man, it's not my decision. And maybe if the people hear this interview and this answer, the people can say something like, "Oh, he's scared of the third fight against him" or something like that. To be honest, no. I'm trying to be like the analyst in his position, and I think it's a mistake to keep him in the flyweight division. But man, I'm nothing. I don't have the position to say something.
I want to ask you one last question about pressure, specifically the pressure of being a Mexican champion. Because Mexican champions, Mexican fighters, as you know, the reputation, you come to throw blows, you take all comers on. So what's that pressure feel like being a Mexican champion and the first one in the UFC?
I mean, in this sport, you leave impression. Every single fight is like, oh, you can lose, and then you win. You go to the next fight, and it's more pressure because you don't want to lose, and then you start to think about different challenge. Maybe start to think about the belt, the fight for the title, and then you get the title. Now I'm the champion. I have more pressure. All my country is watching me now. And it's hard, but at the same time, I enjoyed every single moment of this new life. I'm excited again. I'm excited for my future, and I'm excited to put mixed martial arts in my country at another level. We have a huge culture of combat sports, and a lot of boxing champions. A lot of gold medals in Olympic Games in, for example, Taekwondo. Mexicans are really good throwing punches. Obviously, mixed martial arts is a new sport for us, but I don't know, maybe it's 4, 5 more years, we can talk with more fighters, Mexican fighters in the UFC. So I can be an example for the new generations, and that's excited too.
Brandon, vamos al español un poquito, porfa.
Vámonos.
Por ejemplo, después
Ah,
de
bueno.
ya lo hiciste, ¿qué sigue para ahora para ti, ahora que ya eres campeón?
Nada, hermanos, es formar un legado, o sea, es mantener este ritmo, ¿no? Mantenerme enfocado, porque como lo comentaba ahorita en inglés, es muy fácil perder el enfoque con todo el éxito y la gente animándote y adorándote y empiezas a recibir mucho dinero. Es fácil perder el enfoque y perder la mente un poquito, pero creo que he tenido muy buena educación, creo que tengo en este momento muy buena gente alrededor mío que me ayuda a mantenerme enfocado. Lo que sigue para mí es defenderlo, crear un legado grande para mí, para mi familia, para cuando decida pues retirarme, haber hecho las cosas muy bien, ¿no? Yo siempre supe que no iba a ser ese tipo de campeón que se hubiera invicto, que tenía que ir regarla varias veces para poder lograr mis sueños, pero que si podía mantener el enfoque y mantenerme disciplinado y simplemente persistir en mi sueño, lo iba a lograr. Ahora que lo logré, quiero defenderlo, quiero que la gente sepa que no fue por casualidad, que tengo las habilidades para mantenerme en la cima y defender esto a como dé lugar. Ya de ahí pues iré planteando metas nuevas, ¿no? Pero esto es Este es solamente un paso, quiero defenderlo y quiero poner mi nombre en lo más alto.
Creo que el otro punto que hiciste fue inspirar a esos jóvenes.
Nada, hermano, pues sí, toda la vida es paso a paso. Mucha gente piensa que es una carrera corta, pero no, la vida es una carrera de resistencia, independientemente de lo que elijas en tu carrera, ¿no? O sea, ya sean artes marciales mixtas, ya sea otro deporte, ya sea alguna carrera profesional. Esto se trata de que te van a tumbar. Si realmente lo quieres, te van a tumbar. Y tú tienes que decidir qué tanto lo quieres, porque si no lo quieres, a lo mejor te vas a rendir o te vas a desanimar y vas a decir, no, esto no es para mí, y te vas a ir. Si realmente lo quieres, tienes que mantenerte ahí, ¿no? También ser inteligente, ¿no? Saber cuándo tienes que ajustar el sueño, cuándo a lo mejor no vas a poder atravesar la pared, pero sacar la vuelta y poder encontrar otras opciones. Pero fuera de ahí es persistir, mantenerte disciplinado, enfocado y seguir para adelante. O sea, son palabras bien simples, ¿no? Son palabras un poquito como cliché que toda la gente dice. Obviamente hay mucho fondo en todo lo que estoy diciendo, pero bueno, realmente sí, en teoría las palabras están dichas y es así.
Y la última, ¿sientes que tu vida ha cambiado desde...
Por mucho, demasiado. Desde mis responsabilidades con los medios, desde cosas más banales como mis seguidores en Instagram, el trato de la gente. Voy a Tijuana y es de que tengo que tener sesión de fotos cada vez que salgo a algún lugar. Es una locura. Otra vez, lo estoy disfrutando mucho porque también es parte del camino, ¿no? Es parte de disfrutar las cosas. No quiero, obviamente, cada quien elige su camino un poquito. Por ejemplo, yo miraba muchísimo a Javier, que dio una entrevista hace poco que decía que estar en el deporte había sido como estar en la cárcel y todo eso. Y por ejemplo, yo pienso en mi retiro y yo no quiero salir diciendo eso. Yo quiero disfrutar el camino. O sea, yo quiero lograr llegar a la meta, pero no solamente haber llegado, yo quiero haber disfrutado todo el camino, ¿sí me entiendes? Entonces, no sé, trato de disfrutar esto sabiendo que se vienen cosas chidas en el futuro. My belt?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It's in the table. It's in the table because I don't have the opportunity yet to put the belt in something in some frame or something like that. But immediately going to my house, I try to get somebody to put the belt in a nice frame. This is from PR, so I don't care. You can take it. Nice, awesome guys. Thank you.